Part 2, it's illegal to use a legal name. IDs are illegal worldwide. Your opinion is irrelevant. Your arguments and your debating is irrelevant. If anything, it just shows you how patient I have been and how impatient and ignorant and wretched you all have been for having me to keep repeating myself on this. Okay, so just because, the words, everything here is duality. So the word fraud means absolute crime, means a void contract. In German, it means, Fraude means joy. So for every word, there's an equal opposite value or interpretation. So someone could call you crazy, or this is crazy, whatever, which has a negative connotation. It means you're stupid and untrustworthy. And then in Italian, grazie sounds just like crazy. Okay? So when you want to start breaking the phonics down, before you even try to argue with me, because arguing with a dead meat stick demon, like I give a fuck about a demon. If anything, you're going to give me ammunition so I can better articulate the simple truth from God to you, instead of you trying to bite the fucking hand that feeds you because you're a feral animal and you're ungrateful and you're a fucking maggot and you're not doing enough to get the word out. You're still trapped in your legal fucking death cult game. No. You know, where you think, well, what if I don't do this? It's easy for you. And no. You can't tell me what is easy for me and what's not easy for me. You can't tell me what I can say and what I can't say. That's just insane. You're just very used to being in a complacent state of insanity where you're totally okay with being insane and going along with baby raping death cult as long as you can point the finger at someone else and not take any responsibility for yourself. Spiritual responsibility. First, you have to recognize that the legal name is not yours. It never was. But they tricked you into using it because you're that important. But you're not that important when you become a demon and you let the demon start to take over your meat suit. Okay, if there's a voice in your head that tells you do something good or do something bad, let's call it the conscience. Okay, because the churches are all Luciferian courts. So when you say that you're going to church and you like your church and you give them the donation and you don't want to say how much you gave them because obviously you got conned and you're embarrassed, then they've gotten you into a sense of complicit criminality where you think that you can repent once a week and keep going along in Babylon. You know that everything with a barcode is dead. So even like organic and everything, there's no free energy. Everything's a fucking whore system. Babylon whore system means that your parents sold you into the whore beast system, and you should be jumping for joy that this has been revealed. And there's no other, Sandra was saying, oh, well, that's not my fraud. And she read half an essay and she's now an expert. She read, she's not even, I told them, I said, look, if you want to do this, if you want to study properly, we all read it. The three of us, we all read it out loud. Don't fucking interrupt anyone. Take your fucking notes like there's other people involved and you don't want to interrupt the entire flow. And then write down your notes and everyone do that. And then wait a day, do all your fucking homework for an entire day, and then come back the next day before we start the next essay. And then we can go over what we learned and record it. And I can blur out your faces if you want to remain anonymous. Because you're not ready to be in the trenches and stuff. Like me. You have no idea. You underestimate my power. You underestimate God. Yeah, you think that will recognize, guess what? If I say I'm God, well, anyway, I'm close enough to God that I need to be, okay? At least right now, because obviously I'm not ready for that type of power yet. It's a complicated deal, okay? Read the BCCRSS, not just once, twice, or 3 times. Read it until you comprehend it, and read it backwards. When I say read it backwards, I mean read it the fuck backwards. Now, if you ask me a question like, wait, should I read the entire word backwards or just starting from the last word all the way to the first word? Then I'll think, then I'll know that you're thinking. And what I do is if I think that question, should I do it this way or that way, I do both. I'll read the words actually upside down and backwards, and then I'll actually read the words in a reverse order. So there you go. It's illegal to use a legal name. Google legal name fraud. You underestimate the power of Satan. Remember, you're never supposed to underestimate your even weakest opponent, and you underestimating your strongest opponent. Okay? So you're dead. You've been dead this whole time. IDs are illegal worldwide. What the fuck do you think I'm even saying here? When I send you a truth billboard, this fucking stupid whore on Facebook, I send her, now there's no judgment. It's just, she's the epitome of all the stupid fucking whorebag demons of Babylon. I send her the truth billboard. At least she responded. Most of the time people don't respond. She said, whoa, W-O-E, what is this? That you sound crazy. Bitch, you don't fucking even know me, and you're a fucking dime a dozen. Okay? So here we go. Then I send her a picture of ID's illegal, you fucking idiots, and the guy laughing and pointing at her or whatever, or whoever. And then I think I got blocked after sending that. So that's her choice. Just like I block all the fucking demons when they're like, hey, where do I find the BCCRSS again? Even though it's like on the profile. Even when I block you on Instagram, you can still see the website, cateofguy.wordpress.com. So it's not like I actually blocked you. I just don't want anyone else to see your get distracted by your questions, thinking that you're actually asking. Like, don't say that to him. He's actually asking you a question. It's like, no, you obviously don't know the level of deception that these fucking freaks of nature are under. Okay? It's illegal to use a legal name. Have a nice day.